Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're enjoying these plant videos. So, in this video I am going to be showing you top 8 houseplant ferns to have. Boston fern is the one you're looking at now. Boston ferns, as you can see, can get quite big and they're very popular, very easy to care for, and they're not as delicate as what people think. These were grown a lot in the Victorian times, so yeah, and these can be planted in hanging basket and left to trail, but they can't be left to go bone dry though. As ferns come from woodlands, they need to be kept moist. But the Boston fern is one of the more popular ferns. So, and it's an easy fern, I would say. Right, so that's number 1. Number 2. Yeah, that's this fern, which is the brake fern, aka table fern. And as you can see, its fronds I've got a tint of variegation. This one is a May variety, and it's got kind of crustated and curly fronds, and its fronds go on the shape of a star, really. Thing with these are the mini ferns. These are one of the smaller kinds of ferns. Thing is that these are very easy to care for, can tolerate low light levels, though they do need a bit of humidity. Though these can also withstand cooler temperatures too. So, right, number 3, hare's foot fern. Well, thing with the hare's foot fern is that the fronds on this are fairly leathery. It's not very delicate like other ferns are. But this is quite a tough fern. And as you can see, the fronds are a nice turquoisey blue colour. So, yeah. And also this is a fairly hardy fern as well. This is a fairly hardy fern, as I say, and as you can see, the roots and the growing points are starting to creep outwards. That's where it gets its common name from, of hare's foot, because the rhizomes creep outwards above the soil. So this is the hare's foot fern. So this is number 3, isn't it? Yes, number 3. Right, so plant number 4. Holly fern. So this is another fern with leathery leaves, but the leaves on this are quite tough too. It's quite tough and hard. So, well, with this, it's got dark green leaves. This is only a young plant, but these can get to a decent size. As you can see, it's got a new front unfurling there. Whether these can be outdoor or indoor, so as you can imagine, they're very tough plants, very easy going ferns. So this is number 4. Number 5, hardy maiden hair fern. Well, this is actually a hardy garden fern, But as you know, maidenhair ferns are typically houseplants. This fern is a hardy outdoor fern, native to the UK, but it's in the exact same genus as the Delta maidenhair fern. But the deltas are very difficult to look after, very fragile, need a lot of humidity. Now this hardy maidenhair is a lot more laid back and it's a lot more easygoing. So, and as you can see, it's got herringbone patterned leaves, well front, and it's also evergreen as well. Even outdoors it's evergreen. So, this is number 5. Number 6, the prickly shield fern. This is another hardy, tough fern as well. So this fern is doing perfectly fine, and it's fairly tough as well. It's an easygoing kind of fern. It's got really popular in recent years. Well, this has got the regular fern frond shape, as you can see. It's got the more recognisable kind of shape with the fronds, as you see with ferns. But as you can see, it's emerald green, and it's very attractive and it's quite glossy. And this is evergreen, so as long as you give it plenty of water and a bit of humidity, it should do fine. So this is the prickly shield fern. So number 7, bird's nest fern. And the bird's nest fern has got long tongue-shaped leaves. So, but thing with bird's nest ferns is that after many years they can get absolutely huge. So, they do need a really big tub or pot in the later years. And the reason why it's called bird's nest ferns, because mature plants, the new growth is nestled amongst a load of brown furry stuff, and the new fronds emerge from there. So young plants like this one hasn't got the bird's nest characteristic yet. It will take a few years. Well, so the thing is, these are fairly tough ferns as well, and they're fairly popular. People just don't realise how big these grow. So, but as I say, out of all the ferns I've shown, this is probably the biggest species. This is the one that you do need a lot of space for, and they thrive in the bathroom, apparently. So, yeah, this is the biggest species of houseeplant fern that I've mentioned. So, let's get on to the last one, which is number 8. My favourite of the collection. Well, I only bought this a few days back, and this is the bamboo fern. So, it's also known as the zebra fern or golden zebra fern. I've mentioned this one in another video. So, but with this being fern, it's made it into this video too. As you can see, the leaves are kind of lime green. They've got darker green stripes, even though the new fronds are more golden yellow. These need a bit more light than the other ferns I've mentioned because of it being variegated. It needs the more light to enhance the variegation. This can go outside. It's perfect hardy, though it's also an unusual houseplant fern too. I've never seen one of these before. This is my first one, and as soon as I saw it, I just had to have it. I think there were other ferns, but it's this fern that I actually noticed first. As soon as I saw it, I just fell in love with it. So, if you're looking for an unusual fern and a colourful one, try and find the golden zebra fern, aka bamboo fern. This is the fern I definitely do recommend. Right, we cut the video off here. It's because these are a top 8 ferns. Top 8 favourite ferns. So, see you in the next video. Bye 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 bye.